Today we'll be learning how to do this amazing wall at a very cheap rate with either stuff you can buy, have your friends buy, or even just buy from an NPC. There are several tricks to this, but the best trick I like, we'll be showing it here in a minute. First, I like to thank Daniel Farron for lending me his house to create all the wonderful stuff so that you can recreate it for your house. Yay. So let's get started. Items you want to get are either white partition walls. So we will be using the Fool's Threshold, which you can get from the Domain Enclave. You can go buy it if you leveled it far enough, or if you haven't, you can either level it as you go. Unfortunately, it is a weekly thing, so it's a little slow at leveling. But if you don't want to wait, you can always get a free company member or a friend to buy it for you. Then, since it's market prohibited, just have them place it in your house storage, and then you can place it down whenever you want. Um, they are 4K each, so it's not a lot, so that's what makes this wall really cheap. And if you like decorations, I like to keep it pretty green, so I use flowers, pots, decorations, and lanterns, which you can either have somebody craft from you or buy from the market board. Some you can buy from NPCs, like the flower stall in New Gardenia, and places like that. So let's get started with our wall. So for this we'll be using white partitions, which I have dyed royal blue, because I had them all mismatching colors, so ignore that they're blue, but they are white partitions. Um, so if you look in housing, they're white partitions. Now, what you want to do with these walls is you're going to need a lot of Fool's Threshold, and as you can see, you can't place it on the wall. So you're going to have to do a little bit of glitching, which I'll show you here in a minute. It fits about 2 with the gap at the top. If you want to get rid of the gap, you can use a normal wall, which you can use, get one like the Rivera. The only issue with this one is that the gap overlaps, but you can fix that issue by making the windows overlap, which I will also show you in a later video. So now we're gonna just remove that. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to grab your partition. I'm taking it away in the wall from the wall to show you, and you want to make sure it's straight and aligned with the wall. It doesn't have to be the wall you want it on, it just has to be a wall. So once you have it at the wall and it's as close to the wall as you want to do a little bit of measuring. So what you want to do is, while you have the window being placed, as you can see it's purple, meaning I can't place it there. You want to disable grip snap, and then it's just going to move to the back, and then once you let go of it, it's going to pull forward for me. It doesn't always pull forward, so what you want to do when it doesn't pull forward is just close out the menu. So go all the way out to this housing window, and then it should pull forward for you. So once your window is placed and pulled forward, there's this wall in the back which you can't place items on it, but there is a way to get around it. What you do is just lift the partition, move it over a little bit, um, and then place it back down. So now we're going to place our second window. We want to make sure that you have grid snap on and the counter placement on as well. So once you have those on, what you want to do is you want to move your window to the position where you want it. So we're just going to actually disable grid snap, which if you want to, you can. It's not really needed. And then once you have it, you can move it to the back. You want to remember that you want to make sure that the center, so the center of those 4 arrows, is on top of the partition. So then you just disabled counter placement, place it, and then it pulls forward. So once you have those, you just do the rest really quick. So I'm just going to cut out. Okay, we're back. So once your walls are finished, your first wall should look like this, which is what you want to aim for. And then once you have it, just go back to the location you want it on, it should drag the windows with it. If it doesn't, you might have to redo it again, but it should drag it with it, and then just place it down. So as you can see, there is a gap behind it, so the windows aren't being pushed to the back, and it allows you to place the windows on the partition. Like I said, there is a gap at the top, um, which can be corrected if you dyed it the same color as your windows. In this case it's blue, so I can show you, but you can always dye it the same color. I normally just dye it black and then black windows, which makes it look a little bit better. It looks like I have a gap showing there, so I'm just going to move the window over just a little bit more there. So now there's no gap. So now we're going to do the same thing with the other walls. It should take about, it should take about 6 more. I might need to go get another one, but we should be okay. Okay, so as you can see, it's a simple decoration of the wall. You can add couches, you can add tables, sofas. You can pretty much add anything. So just think of something and just do it. And that's all. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and keep tuned for more videos. Love y'all.